Hello, everybody, and welcome into the program. I'm Don Counts with Fayetteville Public Utilities, and we have our CEO, General Manager Britt Dye, here with us today. And we're going to talk about what's going on at FPU, and a lot is going on, Britt. First of all, we'll talk about the broadband grant. There's a lot of fiber being put out in rural Lincoln County.
That it is, and we're up in the northeast part of the county right now, around toward Quarters Crossroads and that area as well, and up toward Petersburg. So we're spread out pretty much through the northeast part of the county.
A lot of people is going to be very happy about that whole process, but it's still slow. People seeing it, and now they're wanting to know how soon they're going to get it. Can you give us an idea?
Well, the build-out's up to 3 years is what we're planning to get it completed by. But at the same time, we got to get the main lines just like it is on power. If your power goes out and we got a lot of damage, you got to get the main lines up first, and then you got to come back and start doing the services if the customers want to have FPU broadband. It's
amazing in 2023 how you still hear people quite often who don't have internet. You don't have it very much out your way. Yours don't even count. So hopefully you're going to get it, but the problem is we're fixing that problem as we go. In the next couple of years, maybe 3 years, you think all the county will have access to?
Well, the areas that we're building in is a 3-year project. Now, you're still going to have some other areas that's, you got all of your other service providers that are building as well, for the grant money, and which we've talked about before. We can't go into an area that somebody else is already servicing or got the ability to service.
Gotcha. All right. One thing that we want to tell everybody, and we try to do this each month, is about their contact information. From time to time, we may need to get in touch with you. So if we don't have your right contact information, you need to give it to us at 433-1522. We make sure your number's up to date on your bill. And we have a red flag policy. You might explain a little bit about what that is.
Well, what we can't do is share customer information with somebody else if their name is not on that customer's account. And, a lot of customers don't understand that and get upset because we can't talk to them about their mother's account or their father's account or brother's account. But if your name is not on that account, we do not have the right to talk to you about that information. Now, if your parents or grandparents, if you want to get on that account, they need to call and let us know, come by and tell us that they need to put your name on that account. Then we can talk to you about that account.
Yeah, it's very important because somebody could come in here and literally, if you didn't have this rule, cut your power off.
Absolutely. There's a lot of scams that's going on, and we don't want to get involved in that, and we're trying to put every step in place to keep that from happening because it is so easy to happen, and it's getting easier for these folks to scam.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing that, and we deal with it every day. You deal with it. I think you mentioned yesterday a lot of solar scams and that kind of thing. Not to mention we keep our website updated with scams where people are calling elderly or calling for bill information and things like that. And so we try to keep the customer up to date on the scams, but they happen so often it's hard to keep up with them all.
That's correct.
All right, so let's talk about electric rates. They're increase in June. Today's June 1st, so I want to remind the customers that the electric rates in June, July, August, and September are typically higher. You might talk about why that is.
The reason being is the rates are set by TVA, and that's a summer rate. Your winter rates are higher for certain months. Summer rates are higher for certain months. Then you got transition months where the rates go down. And we are just now coming out of a transition month.
I want to let everybody know that you can go to energyrite.com for energy saving tips to help make your home more efficient. We're looking at temperatures in the 90s now, Britt, this week and on through the weekend. So people be cranking up those air conditioners, and they may need it this week.
Yeah, and they're talking about it's going to be a hot summer. So, you need to get prepared for that.
Absolutely. Natural gas, the rates decrease in May from 123 to 115 per 100 cubic feet. So I guess that's just a kind of a normal process, as the gas is not as heavily used during the summer. Is that the process?
That's correct. And, a lot of people cut their gas off completely through the summer because a lot of, just use it to heat with, and
right.
Some still use it, with the hot water heaters and cook with. But,
right.
At the same time, we watch the market all the time to make a decision that we can, for the best of the information that we see, to see what the rates need to be, because the gas market is so volatile, and it's going to be like that for a long time.
Yep. All right. One thing, too, I guess a lot of folks are getting ready for vacations, and so this time of year, so you might think about Smart Hub. You can pay your bill if you're out or if you're gone for the summer. Some people go away, and you can pay that, keep up with your bill and things like that from home, from your phone. And there's bank draft, and there's free ways to allow monthly payments automatically deducted from your checking account and things like that. Secure Pay, you can do that by calling 1-844-201-7200. You can do that 24 hours a day. And plus, we have people here 24 hours a day that can assist you with that as well.
We do. We have 24/7, as far as our dispatchers. We always have somebody on call. So just call in if you need help, if you want to pay a bill or something like that, and they'd be glad to help you.
Something we work on every year is the water quality report. I should have had one in my hand here, but anyway, that is out now, and it's you can look at it online. A lot of people need it for their business or whatever. We have you can go to our website and you can access it there, or you can have printed copies here at FPU, and I think our key accounts. Nathan Taylor, he puts those out in certain places that's required to have them as well. It's something we have to put out each month, so let everybody know. You can look at that online. Now, one thing I know we're proud of, we just got through finishing our Student Utility Board, 2022-2023 Student Utility Board. The awards day was on May 4th. And Sierra Arguello was the scholarship recipient. We had a really good year this year.
Yes, we did. Had a good group of kids, and we're looking forward to the next group. And it also looks like we've always had a good group of students. So we look forward to having another good group of students.
Absolutely. And we congratulate all the those that's that's not retiring. I guess they're retiring from school, maybe from high school. They're graduating, and we're proud of those. Let's talk about this next year's Student Utility Board for 2023-2024 school year. Javon Fox, India Bryson, and Ellie Lane from Fayetteville High School is going to be on our board next year. Avery Raby, Hayden Swintford, and Sarah Martinez from Lincoln County High School, and then Case Creason from Riverside Christian Academy. So we're looking forward to meeting them. And you know what? Even though school just let out, it'll be back in before you know it. Our summer goes by quick.
Right around the corner.
Yep. We'll have some of our crew Washington Youth Tour this month. And then next thing you know, school will be right back in. So here's the latest edition of the Tennessee Magazine right here. It's got Colonel Littleton. If you like leather, that's from over in where he's at. He's over in Linville. That magazine should be hitting your mailbox anytime. We just got that in the mail yesterday, so hopefully you'll see that. And if you get multiples of those, let us know. We can cut those off. But if you're not getting one, let us know as well. So you can just call us at 433, talk to any 1522, and talk to any CSR, and they'll be glad to help you with that. One thing I know you're proud of, the flags look really good around the city.
Yeah, they look really good. We got the new ones put up going out to Huntsville Highway, working with Miss Linda Williams on that project. And, we're all here to support the veterans, and we really appreciate what they have done for us.
Yeah. Now, last year we didn't have them down Huntsville Highway, did we?
No, we did not.
Okay. So more flags are out this year, and these flags will be flying through Veterans Day. That will be around November. And then
you have to go all the way through right toward the end of November.
Yep. This year, we just finished up Memorial Day. Our next holiday will be July 4th. That'll be kind of an odd holiday because you got weekend, then a Monday, then a July 4th on a Tuesday, but that'll be coming up. But we will be around. There'll be people here 24 hours a day, as Britt mentioned earlier. We're here 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. if you have any outages or anything, you just let us know, and we'll be glad to help you out, and hope everybody has a good 4th. And Britt, you got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I just appreciate everybody being patient with us again when your power goes out or any other problems that you might have with our services. And some of it takes time. We had a lot of cooperation on the Winchester Highway when we had a big 12-inch main leak out there, and the pedestrians, the traffic and all respected what we were doing and come through very safe, and we really appreciate that. And with our guys working on the side of the road, just move over if you can, and just be careful.
Be careful. One thing about that was a big operation during the daytime. The guys were fortunate that they were out in good weather conditions, but that's not always the case.
No, it's not always the case, like back during Christmas when we had the big leak on the Huntsville Highway. But, they do an excellent job, and that was a big job, replacing 21 foot of ductile iron pipe. And, they got on it pretty quick, and we got the water back on pretty quick. And so they did a great job.
A lot of teamwork through all of our crews, from telecom to electric to gas, water, and sewer, and even in administration. We have to be a team to make this thing work, and we appreciate you leading us through the way. Anything else?
That's all I got,
That's
Don.
all I got, too. All right. Well, we appreciate you talking to us, and we'll be doing this again next month. I'm Don Counts with our CEO, General Manager Britt Dye. We will see you back in here next month.